Hello, and thank you for taking an interest in Concrete City Pack, which is a pack for Unreal Engine 5. In this video, I'm going to give you a brief overview of what's included in the pack. So first of all, you're going to get this map, which includes a lot of broken buildings, lighting, and the landscape material. All the buildings have interiors, and you can freely traverse between floors and explore this way, or you can just run around the main street and have a look at the buildings from here. And these are all the assets that are included in the pack. All of the assets are destructible, so by default they're not. It's just a static mesh. There's nothing, you can just use it as it is. It's not going to fall apart or anything. But if you can easily swap it to its chaos counterpart, and it's going to break. Let me quickly demonstrate what I mean. So this is a whole building, and if I shoot the wall, it's going to automatically destroy a bunch of pieces which are within the radius of the grenade. And of course, it's going to remove all those pieces in approximately 10 seconds. You can adjust that value as well. So let's explode a few more. There we go. And all those pieces are nicely disappearing, which is great. So how do we set this up? That's the main question, I guess. So by default, if I just right now go to static meshes, and choose wall, and I'm going to bring this wall in, for example, this concrete shelf here, and I'm going to put it in the level. By default, if I'm just going to shoot it right now, it's going to do nothing. See, it's not doing anything. So what you need to do is assign a tag to it. There is a system, this project, that uses tags. So if I go right now to Assembly Tool and right-click Run Utility Widget, you're going to see that it has a button tag all actors. So if I just click on this guy and just move this out of the way, I'm going to type in tag in the properties. You're going to see it has no tags at all. So if I press tag all actors right now, it's going to add a tag called ground 00, and that's going to make sure that on impact, it's going to replace this mesh with the chaos counterpart. So it out. I'm just going to quickly press play. I'm going to shoot it, and now it's breaking apart. Another thing I included here for easy building assembly is a few different blueprints. So let's start with something very simple. If I place in right now this wall, which is a shell 0, and we're going to place a few of them. There they are. They're all the same mesh. So if I just select all of them, and first of all we need to tag all actors. It's going to add a shell 0 to them. And then we're gonna random selected walls, which is gonna replace those walls with random pieces. And this is super helpful for assembling the buildings yourself. Yeah. So, and also what you can do is random wall paint. So some of them have paint material, which either manually or by using this button right here. Again, super helpful. I have the same option for the floors, and I have the same option for broken walls. So let's quickly drop floor. For example, floor 0. I'm going to make a few of them. I'm going to select all of them, and I'm going to say, hey, random selected floors. It's going to start randomly replacing them with a bunch of different meshes from the array that are all preset. Again, very useful when you're going to quickly randomize stuff. So another thing that I did is, if you go to the blueprints folder, we have this blueprint called floor. This is a pre-broken floor that you can easily adjust with parameters. So let me just close this guy. So this is a blueprint that has a bunch of different parameters. For example, delete random. You can tick it on. It's going to delete some of the pieces based on this percentage here. So deletion chance is 10%. If I set it to 50, it's going to delete a lot more pieces. If I set it back to 10, it's going to delete only 10%. There is, of course, a seed value for you to use. And let's set it to something like 25. And then play with the seed value. And it's going to randomly delete pieces for you. And finally, there is a rotate random checkbox here. If you click on that, it's going to rotate the pieces slightly. So like here by -5 and 5 degrees in X and Y. And also you can do offset if you wanted to, but use those values very carefully because it's very easy to break stuff. And then of course, if I just duplicate it across, it's going to automatically apply a different seed. It's going to keep all your parameters, but it's going to look completely different because it's going to delete different chunks, and it's also going to rotate pieces randomly too. So let's delete those. I have the same exact blueprint for solid walls. Like this. So if I just click delete random and then increase the delete chance and then place random seed, you're gonna see that it's randomly deleting pieces and you have this broken chunk. And finally we have the same option but with rebar. So let me just quickly demonstrate. See, it has like rebar pieces in them. This is quite heavy. I would avoid using that too much. It looks cool. And finally I've implemented the building instancer, which is useful if you want to do background buildings. Looks like this. It's just a building starter, so it's 4x4, and if you want to, like, this is just for background purposes. It's not going to explode if you shoot it, but it's good to have it in the background, like I said before. So here you can adjust meshes that go in, and now if I want to say floors of the building, it's going to automatically generate them for me. And this is very quick and easy instant building. These are all the components you're going to have within the pack. So you have grenade launcher, you have breakable walls, you have blueprints that randomize your buildings, you have overall 149 meshes, and it also has included different pipes and ventilation sets, and also some oil barrels, and of course some gates and doors. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy the Concrete City pack for Unreal Engine 5. Thank you.